So up ahead is a, let me move this bag around. All right. Street where we can kind of push this thing to the limit a little bit. Hopefully it's open. Yes. The problem is you have to always be in sport, always traction off. So you can't just be in comfort mode and put your foot down and expect these results. Make a left. Because the light's going to be green. Come on, light green. Floored left. Oh, wow. Oh. So, yeah, there's a right turn up here. I'm going to put the windows down so you can hear. Tricky. Yeah, so that's it. You know, it's very sporty, very, very fruitful if you put it in the right mode. And let's turn the traction off. Let's see if I can do that again. There we go. And now we'll make a right at the light. Yeah, there is a huge difference when you're in sport and the transmission's in sport and the traction is off. You get more of that, the BMW feeling and the M experience. And that pop. Heartbreaking to the right. Wow, it did that on its own. Okay. And then we merge. Good. Oh, get back on the freeway. And traffic. So, yes, it is an M, but only if you do it in the right mode. And boom, yes, we can go back to normal mode. And then turn traction back on. Okay, there you go. The BMW M235i. Decent little city car, I'd say. And probably a real hoot on the track. I haven't had time to go to the track this week, and I'd always have to ask BMW for permission to track it, but what I can tell you is, track it. Alright. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment. It's really weird. I have 15,500 subscribers, something like that, but still only 2% of my viewers are subscribers. I do get a lot of views, and I do appreciate it. But I'm trying to get cooler cars, and that's really only possible with more subscribers, which is really weird. Because it's not like this is easy work. You know, it's hard to really find the essence of it. But essentially, go test drive an M235i just like this. Alright, don't waste your time with comfort mode. Do it and then like work your way up to sport, and then sport with traction off, and sport with the transmission in sport mode, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Let's get back on the freeway. Oh. Yeah, it definitely moves even in comfort mode on the freeway when you're at, you know, above 2800 RPM. Turbo is just ready, spooled and ready. Get off again. I don't want to do hard braking, but just want to show you, like, yes, there is a lot of road noise from these tires. There's nothing you can do about it. That's just kind of how it is on these really sporty cars. These are the optional wheels. You can get 3 different types of optional wheels. You can go all the way up to 20 inches. And, you know, I don't think you can really order one of these cars. I think it's just a matter of, oh, you've got one on the lot, let me try it out. It's not a 1M. It's not a M4. It's, you know, it's more or less like a turnkey, decent lease payment. You saw the performance. I just wish it was a little louder. I wish it had grab handles here on the roof. There are no grab handles up here at all. You probably can't even see me, but there's nowhere to grab beyond just the door handle. Let's turn this light on. There you go. This door handle here. But LED lighting, really cool cabin. Let's turn the lights back on. Let's go to car. Settings, lighting, turn off dimmed, change the color back to orange, which is more like a BMW color. There we go. It's just really, really cool. And I cannot change the center display here. Like, there is a toned down version without any numbers on it, just kind of like no fuel gauge or anything. But there's no separate look. And you can get a map to display in the center, but there are no street names on the map. It's kind of confusing. Let me go to that. I'll go to car, and settings, and I'll go to displays, instrument panel, reduced mode. There's reduced. So the speed display is kind of small, right? And then if we go to central display off, let's go to map view. There. So you'll see the map in the center, but no street names. So I'm not really getting, if I was on the home screen here, I don't really have any information as to like what cross street I'm at or anything. So if I'm on the phone with somebody, obviously there's Bluetooth and a wireless phone charger down in there in front of the cup holders. Could I live with this BMW? Yes, I could. If the lease payment was under $600 a month and I didn't have to put anything down, yeah, you bet I would. Because the Audis are looking a little stale. The Audis are kind of old. I know there's a new S3 coming out, or A3, and then the S3 like a year or two. If you can't wait 2 years, just get an M235i for a while. I think that's the best route to take. And yes, the ride in this BMW compared to other cars is harsh. I want to use the word harsh because this road I drive every day to and from to get my coffee. And there are bumps on this road that I didn't realize were here until I started driving this car. Like that one. So, yeah, they call it connected to the road feeling. And if you lived in Dallas, I'd probably say not a good idea because these roads are so bumpy. But if you lived in better places, wherever that is these days, yeah, this BMW should be okay. If you lived in areas with canyon roads, of course, you'd have a blast. But if you're just going straight lines, like Plano, Texas, and it's just a grid, like the Valley in LA, I don't know what the ride quality would be like, but I tell you that there are smoother cars out there that are just as fast and cost just as much. But this is the newest and pretty trimmed out, really cool, and it's all standard, except for these optional seats and this Dakota red Dakota leather. The color is some kind of red. The leather is Dakota leather. And yeah, turn red for nobody. Yeah, that's it. So I'm going to sign off. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, share with your friends. I really appreciate it. No offense, millennials. Some of you are genuine people and aren't always in love with Teslas, and I appreciate that. We all love you. Thanks for watching, and good night.